What's going on, everybody? This is Super Robot Ed, and today I want to talk about a few things. First things first, we want to talk about the Transformer Generation Selects Artfire, and we're also going to talk about this cartoon picture from, of course, one of the thieves that supposedly has the Studio 86 Wreck-Gar. And so far, so good. They both look good. These are going to be sought after. We're going to talk about Artfire in depth, but first things first, because we only have one picture of the Wreck-Gar so far that I have seen. We're just going to go ahead and get that out the way, and then we'll continue on with Artfire. And so with the Wreck-Gar, you can see here with the chest, he looks exactly like Wreck-Gar from the cartoon. In fact, they did a good job. And I don't necessarily say it's parts for him, just more or less you probably have to take the wheels off, just like you did with the original toy. So it's not like you're going to be taking this apart and putting it back together. Of course, the thieves will, post their videos and so they can get their views and everything. And we'll wait and see what they have. And of course, we'll parade them, and give them fanfare for being thieves, because we don't care. Because Hasbro doesn't know how to market their own stuff. Ain't that something? Imagine they had their own social media liaison that can actually do a proper review and have our mouths watering. But let's get into Artfire. Now, before we go back and show off the new Generation Selects Artfire, let's go into a little history of Artfire. So Artfire was a G1 exclusive in 1987 at the tail end of the Headmasters in Japan. It came with a Target Master Nightstick. He didn't come with any of the original weapons, and most noticeably he had gray instead of the black parts that the original Inferno had. Subsequently, in all releases that have come out of Artfire since its G1 release, have not really maintained that slightly, lighter gray shade on the head and on the knees and waist and things of that nature. So, but still, Artfire was one of those things, is like not a holy grail, but it was just like that spectacle on the internet when you look for Japanese Transformers that always showed up for a very high price. And of course, we have the Generations 2012 Million Publishing book release. I have this one, and I will link to my video back when I first really started pushing my channel. It's a very crude video, but I appreciate it if you watch it. I love this version of Artfire. It's very well painted, very well detailed. He comes with 2 Target Masters, which the other one didn't do. Now, this came out a year after Stepper, which was released with 1 Target Master, but with the Million Publishing, you get 2. You got Nightstick and Sparks, which Nightstick, probably a slight repaint of the same Target Master that came with Cyclonus, Chug Cyclonus, and Sparks was a repaint of one of the Power Core Combiners weapons that came out. I just can't remember the name, but yeah, it kind of didn't work out, but just having those 2 along with him made him a worthy purchase. Then, of course, Masterpiece came out, which more or less retained the more G1 look. And of course, he came with the Target Master Nightstick. I forget how he was made into him, or if he was something else, because I don't collect Masterpiece, but he did come with it and he was pretty cool. So let's get into it. Now, first things first, you notice he basically has a black head with the blue accents. Kind of still looks like Inferno. I really wish they made that grayer, just so we could fully separate the look, because right now he just looks like Inferno with white paint. See, even with the Million Publishing, it works, but being that Artfire is such, that unicorn in the wild, I'm still going to pick this one up, of course. And of course, he's got the same ladder, the same weapons as Inferno. But of course, you get that Weapon Master that you get in the Siege and line and things of that nature. I don't know their names. I don't really collect those. And of course, the ladder extends just like Inferno. So there's really nothing, brand new to this thing. It's just repaint, rehash, and they made one of those Weapon Masters from Siege into, the same colors as Nightstick, and you get the blast effects that they come with. So that's going to be cool. And then, of course, you still get the same weapons that come with Inferno. And he still looks good though, but like I said, I just wish he had a little bit more detail just to make him, different from Inferno, because I just feel like it still looks like Inferno. Of course, he's going to come in the brown box. And what's up with the sticky tab tape to hold up the foot on the bottom? I mean, that's just tacky. And here's a close-up shot of that. Yeah, it's just tacky how they got him into pose. Come on, Hasbro. Come on. I mean, you didn't even try to move it, get the background to match. Come on. But overall, these two upcoming releases are going to be sought after. We know everybody's going to want them. I don't have to say anything else, but these are bought on site or online or however we can get them. And so what are your thoughts of this release of both of these figures here? I know if you're not going to get them, something must be wrong with you. In my opinion, I'm going to get them. So please like, subscribe, and share. Again, my name is Super Robot Ed. I thank you for my subscribers. I thank you for the subscribers that left. But I'm still shooting for what I'm shooting for. And I hope everybody likes the channel. And I appreciate all of my subscribers and all of the people that like it. Have a nice day. Peace.